Hi tea friends, I am Jose from Black Tea, Taiwan. Welcome to our channel. If it's your first time here, let me introduce ourselves. We are a couple. Iris is my wife and she's Taiwanese, and I am Chilean. We are based in Taiwan, where we serve single origin teas, top notch as we like to say. They are from eco-friendly tea gardens and crafted by the hands of masterful tea masters. Today, I am drinking a very fresh Hongcha, or black tea, as you may call it in the West. The brother of Iris crafted this tea, I think 2 weeks ago. And we prepared this little video so you can see how he crafted this tea and to show you some details about the tea production. So let's dive into it, and later on I will tell you how this tea tastes. This is day 2 of the processing. On day 1, this tea was plucked, and later on it was withered during the whole day. Withering happens under the sun and also in the basement, where temperatures and humidity are controlled. Here you can see it in the video. If you want to learn more about the first day of production, I will leave a link in the description to our website. The main idea of withering is to let out the water from the leaves, while rearranging the leaves on those big cloth mats that you saw at the back of this basement. There are 2 main goals for withering. First, letting out the water from the leaves will help them turn elastic. This is crucial for the next steps, especially for rolling. And second, rearranging the tea leaves in those big mats will help to release the greenish aromas from the leaves, while preserving the more fruity and vegetable aromas. Even though this tea garden is not certified organic, you can see that the leaves have been bitten by bats. This is proof of an eco-friendly management of the garden. Here is where the next steps will take place: rolling, oxidation, and dry. The main produce from high mountain Taiwanese tea factories is ball-shaped oolong, and Hongcha is a newer product that is catching the attentions of tea enthusiasts from Taiwan and abroad. So no wonder you see some black tea machinery among oolong machinery. In this video, for example, at the beginning you saw the Lotus machine. That is a famous machine for shaping the high mountain oolong into ball shapes. And now Jimmy and his team, they are introducing the withered tea leaves into these big black tea rolling machines. There are only 2 rolling machines at once. This is a very small crop belonging to a tea garden that wasn't plucked during spring. The reason? The growth of the tea leaves was not enough for making oolong at the right time. But the tea masters, they forecast that in 2 or 3 weeks, the growth of the tea leaves would be just perfect for black. So now they are making black tea. Take a closer look at how the machines roll the leaves. Can you tell how elastic they are? The big majority of leaves will stay whole and stick to the stem, even after several minutes of rolling. Here Jimmy is taking care that the leaves are rolled uniformly while also checking how the process goes. During rolling, leaves release essential oils, which will oxidize during the rest of the day. Similarly, when you crush an apple to make juice or vinegar, it will turn brownish very fast.
Ready?
The first rolling finished, and the team takes out the leaves from the rolling machine. Due to the oils released during this stage, leaves tend to stick together, forming balls the size of baseball or even a bit bigger like handballs. This is why the team will take the leaves to a tumbling machine to separate them. This machine is used during oolong tea processing, but in this time we don't want the oxidation process to stop, so they will not use heat. If they use it, it will be very low. And later on, when they tumble the leaves the last time, we will see why they use a little bit of heat. Right after the first rolling, the leaves look oily and curled. Can you tell they even start to change to a reddish color? So let's go to unravel the tea leaves. The team must continue to roll them in order to let the leaves to oxidize. Unraveling them will help the oxidation process to happen uniformly throughout the entire batch. Another closer look after the first rolling and unraveling. The aroma of the leaves at this stage is fresh. It's like freshly smashed vegetables. But also the oxidation releases fresh, kind of fruity aroma at this stage. Rolling continues to oxidize the leaves even further. Jimmy and his team will take a close look at the machines to adjust the pressure and speed, and also to decide how long to roll it. After rolling steps are done, they unravel the leaves one more time. This last time with a slight heat to prepare the leaves to the next stage. Take a closer look at the color of the leaves. Compare it to previous scenes and notice how brownish and reddish the leaves turn. But still, they conserve some greenish or calypso color. Well, the color will continue to change during the oxidation process. Now the team will wrap the leaves in those wet pieces of cloth and let them rest for several hours. While this process goes on, let me tell you a little bit about this tea. It is, in mouth, very smooth, silky if you like. It has a slight acidity, some astringency, and a little bit of bitterness that will come later as a sweet aftertaste. It is very fruity, has a dark red color on the first steps, as I showed you earlier. And since I come from the south of Chile, it reminds me of those summer fruits we used to eat, strawberries or peaches, very fresh peaches. If you ever try it, please let us know in the comments what you think about them. The team wraps them in wet cloth to keep the warmth released during the oxidation process and helping them to ferment even further. The main fermentation process will result in the characteristic aromatic profile from black tea. During this step is the oxidation of polyphenols, which will form the famous thiaflavins, Thea sinensis and Thea rubicae. So at this point, the tea master will decide to stop the oxidation process. Look at how the leaves have changed. They are much darker now. Almost all they look brownish reddish, just a few remain with a dark green color. This big dryer will first stop the fermentation of the fermentation process, due to the heat, of course. Drying must be done carefully at right temperatures so the tea leaves won't burn. And this homogenizer, as the name suggests, will help to spread the leaves evenly. The drying process will be much more efficient and even this way. And the leaves, they will come out of the dryer almost as the final color of black tea. But notice that some of the stems and leaves are still golden or yellowish. And these are not fannings. This shows that the stem still contains some percentage of water that needs to dry out. The leaves at the borders are crunchy, but the stems are elastic. They will repeat the drying process for a few more times until the leaves are dry. The tea at this moment or after each drying, you will see very big differences from astringent green and also fruity aromas at the beginning. Later on, they will develop into a deep black tea at the middle of the process, at the second drying. And later on, at the third drying, after the third drying, you will taste the final black tea that we are drinking today. And then to finish, they will pack the tea carefully in these around 10 kilogram bags. And that's it. Lishan Hongcha. Looks easy, but not very easy. So if you want to taste this tea, you can head to our website where you can find it among other fresh Taiwanese teas. Other teas in our website are Sanlin Wulong, Lishan Wulong, and Mingjian Ruby 18. Those are fresh teas from this last season. And soon you will find our competition grade Dongling Wulong. We will make a special video about it because we shared one video at the beginning some weeks ago, and now we got the results from the tea competition. So that's it. See you next time, and thank you for watching. So this is the fourth brew. Still very red orange color.